Hey everybody, it's Randy with Carchaeology, and today is a super exciting day. And the reason it's super exciting, well, there's lots of things going on, but the biggest thing is that today is the day that the video drops of Jay Leno and I driving the Honda CRX that's back behind me. This is something that we filmed several months ago. It's taken a while for it to get into rotation and get posted, but if you go onto Jay's YouTube channel, you will see some previews, and then at around 9 o'clock this morning, California time, that video is going live. And I'm really excited about seeing the footage that they got with their proper camera crew, all the different angles and stuff, the microphones on the tailpipes and things like that. I'm really hoping it captures the essence of what the CRX2 is all about. This is a twin-engine Honda CRX, which is just absolutely insane. And the fact that it was built back when the car was new by Car and Driver magazine, and that Honda of America supported such a crazy project really kind of blows me away. In any case, definitely tune in and see that video and watch it when that thing comes out. I'm really excited to see it, and I'm super thankful for the opportunity to bring this car up there to show Jay. Now, it's not my first time to bring something up to Jay's. A quick little history on my connection with what's going on there that brought me to bringing this car there is that a number of years ago, I had a car for sale for a client, a real strange French car called a Panhard PL17. And I got a phone call one day from somebody that was interested, and it was Jay. And it was really kind of a fun thing, you know. He just said, "Hey, this is Jay from Burbank. I'm interested in your car." And we started chatting, and he ended up buying that car. When that car arrived there, I said, "Hey, when the car gets there, I'd love to come see it, see the garage." He said, "Absolutely, come on by." So I went by, brought my wife, brought my son, brought a good friend of mine, and we got a private tour of Jay Leno's garage, and it was absolutely awesome. I was blown away with his generosity of his time, the knowledge that is in his head, and the passion that he has for the automobile. His collection is really eclectic, something that I personally dig. He buys stuff that turns him on, not what he thinks will turn on other people. And that's evident by the stuff that you see in his collection, be it steam cars, be it, whatever it is. It's really extensive, really super fun, and a magical place to be. So anyway, that was really awesome. I met some interesting people working there at the same time. And then sometime later, I was up in Monterey with another twin-engine Honda, which is a wacky thing. I had a Honda Civic that had two front ends that would drive in both directions. So it was push me, pull you, kind of a crazy car. And I had it up at Concours de Lemons in Monterey. And I saw the crew from Leno's garage there. And one of the guys, Walker Dalton, said, "You know what, this thing would be really awesome on Jay's show." And I said, "Yeah, bring it on. Let's do that." And so I brought that car up there to Jay, and we drove that car around and did a segment for his TV show, which was really super awesome. Another connection was after meeting Jay and hearing his encyclopedic knowledge of the automobile. I mean, he really goes deep into history, into the mechanical parts of stuff. The dude's just got Rain Man level brain when it comes to old cars. I met another guy that was very similar. A friend of mine, Clayton Pattison, up in Portland, had built this really incredible Go Job Model T Speedster, and I met up with him in Portland, took a tour of his garage, and realized that this guy's like a little Jay. I mean, he's a young guy that has the knowledge of this really early stuff, and I just knew that they would get along somehow. So I did everything I could to try to connect those two people, and that worked. And he ended up bringing his car down. They filmed a great episode there with the Model T, and it was spectacular. It was super fun to just be a fly on the wall in the garage there and watch those two guys relate. That ended up going on to another episode where Jay went up to Portland to film with Clayton, which was another cool thing. And then over the years, whenever they needed an interesting VW for use in filming, I would get a call, and I would do everything I could to make sure that that would happen. So one day, their guys called and said, "Hey, we need 2 Schwimmwagens, World War II Schwimmwagens with owners that are willing to let us swim them in a lake." And I said, "Yeah, no problem." And then I got off the phone and kind of crapped myself, and I said, "No problem" to such a big, tall order. But I pulled it off and found a couple of people that were interested in bringing their Schwimmwagens down. There's been some other situations where they've needed VWs for other stuff, and I've kind of helped them out any way I can because I'm a huge fan of Jay, of the whole crew, the whole garage, and what they're doing there. I think it's holy ground for the automotive enthusiast. And I love the vibe of the whole thing, and anything I can do to help them, I'm always happy to do that. And I think bringing the Honda CRX up there was their thanks to me for being helpful to them. And that's really super awesome, to have Jay say, "Hey, you're a friend," and to have, his main guy say, "Hey, you're family when it comes to this place." It gives me goosebumps thinking about it. I mean, it's really just an awesome thing. So in any case, please watch the episode with the Honda CRX2. I'm super excited to see it. I want to see this thing haul ass. And boy, did it. Jay's got a lead foot. He pushed this little bucket all over the place. I was holding on for dear life, but the car held together. He was smiling. I was smiling, and it was a really good time. So, in any case, that's the quick story. Watch that video. Enjoy the day. And if you're coming to the channel, thanks to the exposure of this on Leno's Garage, welcome. I hope you enjoy my little slice of the automotive world. I'm into wacky shit. It's just me in my garage. I'm no Leno, but I do have a variety of interesting stuff, and I love it all dearly. So be it your Honda, be it your little Wolseley, a 1925 Austin. I've got my old Mercedes out there, an old VW, and other stuff in the garage here that I call the lab. And I just love sharing my automotive experiences with everybody, and hopefully y'all love watching it. So thank you so much for watching. Keep on digging them up and driving them. Bye-bye.